Hello there. I decided I wanted a break from my hardcore world, and I wanted to do some creative building, but on something new rather than the castle on that other build series I have. I just wanted to start something new, so I created a new world. I simplified the mods that I had, so I got on and I started exploring this world, and I found this pretty cool location. It's like a cavern dealio with a underground river on both sides of it. I thought that was really cool. I thought we could maybe turn this into some sort of hidden hideaway, um, you know, little village out of view, out of sight from the rest of the world. Thought that'd be pretty cool. I downloaded Axiom mod. I want to see. I've been messing around with it a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and start recording while I was, because I've already done a little bit of terraforming with it already. And there was this little overhang here. It wasn't quite touching, so I went ahead and messed with Axiom a little bit to get this little overhang here, little bridge, natural bridge. So I went ahead and started recording, and I'm just gonna continue on touching this place up and see what I can do to make it just a little bit better. There's a couple holes and gaps like this right here. I'm a complete noob with this. This is like my first time messing with it. But what I figured on doing was... What was I doing? Yeah, the draw. Freehand draw. And just right-clicking some stone in here. See, like, that was a little too much, but I can actually leave that. And it's cool that it does, like, layers like this. That's really neat. And so, like, this sticks out a little bit too far for me. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that's actually really cool. Let me do this. We'll do, like, a little raised section here. I don't like the controls are inverted. There's probably a setting somewhere. I can fix this. Okay, something like this. Can actually do a cuboid. Yeah, there we go. I want the opposite effect of that. Yeah. Well, how do I get it to come over? I guess it's fine. That's kind of cool. I can go back into freehand mode and touch this up more. So I'm just thinking of kind of like a little raised section here, just like a big rock or something. Get rid of this a little bit here. And also there's a paint mode. I can paint over this with grass block. Leave a little spotty. That's kind of cool. I like that. Like it's mostly rock, but there's a little bit of grass on top. That's cool. Without watching a full tutorial, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to really figure out how to use it correctly. Get rid of these trees here. And let's melt this down. And let's fill this in. Grass is fine, but it's a bit much. Will it not work with 0? I had this working before. I did a part of a cliff with it. I wonder why it's not working now. Oh, there's elevation. Okay. Okay. I didn't know this. Whoa. What's this thing? Could use small. Well, that looks a little interesting. I wonder what that's doing exactly. Ooh, smooth. Yeah. There we go. That looks good. There we go. I just want to touch this up a little bit. I'm liking this little arch and this little rock here I did. Definitely gonna have to put something here. But like I said, I want to build some sort of like little secret hidden little river village here. You can see there's a bunch of caves and holes here. Thought about filling them in. So this little overhang is what I did with the melting tool I said I was using with it on 0. When it's just one block at a time. And it was working pretty good here. Did a little bit here. Get rid of some of these trees. Yeah, so there's another little, well, this one's a lot thicker, actually. It's little, stop saying little. Another overhang here. I should probably just fill this hole in, huh? Well, that's kind of cool that there's a waterfall here, though. And so, yeah, there's a lot of caves here, so I thought about maybe utilizing them as, like, hidden buildings, hidden rooms, or something like that. Let's paint some grass on here. I don't know exactly how to do a mix texture. There's gradient painter. I couldn't figure out how to, because yeah, here you can do that. Let's do... do coarse dirt and regular, do a lot smaller. There we go. Don't know how I did that, but okay. Back to paint. Actually, let's get out of this. And touch this up a little bit. Hello. Yeah, let me clear out all these trees. I think I'm gonna... I was originally thinking, like, just along the cliff here. Like some couple buildings on the stilts, on beams and such. Just a really narrow, kind of narrow village. And I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I don't know if I'm going to do it all in one video or have several videos on it. I was liking the idea of just all in one video. But I don't think that I could build the whole thing all in one sitting. So probably a video that would, you know, be a week in the making or something like that. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these trees, and then we can start possibly building. I really like this spot. I really like this. This is kind of cool. It's like there could be a path coming up this way with the building here. That's another thing. As I keep looking at this area, I'm liking this a lot. But my original idea was to build a, you know, hideaway village along this cliff here, along the river. But this is all elevated and would be peeking up. I don't know. That's okay. I was thinking that the entrance of the village could be over here. And how that works out exactly is back here is a bunch of elevated ground, but it's still kind of hidden. And so we could have like some sort of little castle or something over here. Back up in here. Maybe we could lower this ground just a little bit. Yeah, so let's flatten this. Just want to see how this works. Okay, and then let's smooth this. Okay, cool. That was fairly easy. What if we could fill these holes just a little bit? Let's do over here, click stone. Yeah, that looks better. Let's make this smaller. Yeah. No. We can smooth that as well. Get rid of this hole too. Okay, let's go back to smoothing. Nice. Awesome. That works really good. Cool. There's also a hole up here. Let's fix this. Let's try to leave these trees though. Freehand draw. Fill this in. And then let's paint this with some grass. And then smooth. Cool. That was awesome. That's pretty simple. Let's paint this too. Just a little bit of grass in here so we can make a gradient from the grass to the stone, make it more natural looking. Okay, and let's go ahead and make this. I need to figure out how to do like a paint, like a gradient, but just texture with like a. I just don't know how to add blocks. So let's just start by painting some grass in here, and we'll go back over it with something else. So I'll just do this the slow way. That probably looks really bad. That's okay. We'll add some other dirt. It's coarse dirt. Just do a couple patches. Feel like the stone's a little bit too just stringy. Let's add a little bit more. Maybe too much stone? Let's go back to dirt. Yeah, I like that better, I think. Okay. It's really cool that you can do that with Axiom. I know there's a lot more that you can do with Axiom. I just do not know how to do. I should have watched a tutorial on it first, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? There's also... No, weather. Oh no, I hate this fog. Oh. Oh no. Okay, pause. Okay. Okay, if you guys don't know what that is the particle rain mod, and there's a setting in there called mist after rain. So if you don't know, go to your mods, type in particle rain, settings here, and it's this right here, mist after rain. I had this in one of my hardcore seasons, and I could not figure out what that was. Finally found it. Super annoying, but there you go. As I was saying before, there's also with this, yeah, no, that's not it, sorry. Right here, replace mode. Yeah. You just right click. Boom, 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 boom. How awesome is that? Okay, so I don't even know where to start with this. When I first came here, I was thinking of like, basically from here, this point here, to the other end of this biome. So about right here somewhere. Just a couple buildings on either side, but you know, as I messed with the Axiom and I got rid of some trees and did some terraforming, uncovered this area and the area in the front over there. I want to do like, because this kind of biome speaks medieval to me, and that's my favorite genre to build in, or build style, medieval. But here I was thinking more like white tone buildings or something, just kind of like to mirror the landscape that the biome that it's in. But we could totally do medieval here, yeah. And we can change it up. We can do darker tone builds in this biome to match it, and then lighter tones to match this in here. We could have like a little castle or something over here. Ooh, I'm getting excited for this. But where do you start? Where do you start on something like this? A new project? Should we start at the front? Like we could have a tower right here. Not super tall, but something to overlook most of the village. Or a statue? Or a statue on this right here? This is kind of like a bridge. So let's build some sort of retaining wall, railway or something. Little wall here. Ooh, I like the continuity. Let's just clean this up a little bit. And let's just signify that this is a path with some stone. And we'll just kind of copy that over here. I don't know. Obviously this is like a pathway. But I'm trying to determine if we did a melt sphere. Like there would be a pathway here carved out in the stone in the side here. Then where maybe that height, that's a good height actually. Let's do that. Let's get rid of these trees. It kind of works out. Oh, that works out so good right here. Look at this. That was a perfect height. Land right up with this I was talking about earlier. It would be cool if there was a path right here. Coming up to the king. Oh, that works out so good. Oh, that works out perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we can't smooth this a bit. Actually, if we can freehand draw. I haven't tried sculpting that. Let's not do that. Let's go back to, let's do brush. Oh, no, sorry. That's it. Okay. Freehand. Let's do cube. 2, that should be good. Let's do something like, nope, that's grass. I don't want grass. See, I want to do a mix of stone, andesite, and diorite. Oh, how about just a stone? Let's do stone because it's going to be a path, so it's going to be different. So let's do stone. See what this looks like. No, let's not do that. Radius. Okay, yeah, that's why. Let's do cylinder. The height is 1. No, the height is 0. Yeah, let's try this. That's better. That's more what I was looking for. Cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay. And then what if we did with calcite or diorite, doesn't matter. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is I didn't even know I was on Sculpt. Oh, that works out awesome. I like that. Nice. Let's undo that just a little bit. What does that do anyway? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, undo that. That's cool. Oh, sculpting is awesome. I'm just trying to fill in the gaps, but I'm making like a ledge, a little lip. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I tried that on accident. Cool, we got ourselves a nice little path. Look at that. That might look really sloppy to some people, but I mean, for the amount of time that took me, like 5 minutes, with a complete noob at Axiom, it turned out okay. I do want to texture it, and I could do that by hand, but I want to figure out how to do it with Axiom. We need to kind of fix. Can we smoothen this? Yeah. Actually, let's sculpt just a little bit here. Let's go back to smooth. Oh yeah. Oh no. I did like that result though. You know what? I think that's pretty good actually. How it came out. I know there's a lot of mess everywhere. It's messy everywhere. I'll just touch it up here and there a little bit. I'm not gonna get everything. I'm not gonna see everything first time, so if I see it, I will try to fix it as I go. I'm just gonna smooth this out a little bit by hand, make the gradient a little better for walking up and down the path. Okay. Alright, that's cool. A little path cut through the cliff there. Alright, how can we do a texture? Oh, noise painter? Ooh. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's do andesite. And we can add more to it. Ooh, what should we do? Let's do gravel too. Can we go like less? Oh, we can. Okay. What is this gonna look like? Is there presets? No. Okay. Let's do the same what we did with this cylinder. Um, uh, the height, just one radius. Let's do small radius so we could be a lot more precise with it. Scale. I don't know what that means. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. That looks cool. Scale? No. Keep the scale small and just up this. Yeah. Check that out. Awesome. Sweet. Check that out. Alright, let's move over here. Get a good view. That's pretty neat. It'd be cool if you could focus like the gravel, for example, in the middle of the path. Like you could do more of a gradient, a sideways gradient. That'd be neat. Maybe you can, I don't know. Okay, so for builds, for example, I'm kind of focusing on this side, but we could do a path on this side real quick. Should we do about the same height? Or should we not? And do like more just buildings over there, and then we could have like several bridges. Ooh. I don't even know what I'm building yet. I'm just messing with the train, which is fun. Okay, let's see if I can remember the things to do this. Smooth? Go like up to here. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Oh yeah, it's probably melt. That's what it was. Melt. Cuboid. Or let's do cylinder again. Yeah. Let's do. Yeah. That works. Let's melt a little bit of this so we can have like the path can be a little bit indented into the ground. Or eroded into the ground. It's a little bit much. Let's go back. Or should it come around this way? Ooh, I like that better. Yeah. Okay, then let's do smooth. Okay. I'll fix that. We fix that right here. Okay. Let's go back to sculpt. Back to smooth. Aye. Somebody out there is probably like, you're doing it wrong. Of course I am. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks better. Okay, let's put that path in. We go to, was it paint? Or, oh crap, I forgot. There is a path tool. How does this work? That's cool. I don't even know. Oh yeah, it was Noise Painter. We were on 1 maybe? There we go. There we are. Cool. Check that out. Look at that. Look at this path. For first time, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I was just thinking this path doesn't really go anywhere. If this is the beginning, what if we had, like, imagine, right? Only access is this river, right? Rest of the world, nah. Anyway, you come in on boat, right? You come in and the path is all the way up here. How do you get up there? I don't know. I mean, you could do a staircase, but you know, to force the exploration of the village, for the people who come visit. What if you had to come in, you know, maybe to right here? This is actually the widest spot. What if you came into like a little dock, and you had to climb this other path up this way, and then up and around, all the way over here, back to this spot, and then through this way to the actual castle. You know, a forced route. I kind of like doing forced routes actually because, you know, if you have friends who want to come explore or you want to showcase this, then there's already a designated path to go where you have to travel through the entire build to be able to see everything to get to the destination, obviously, which would be the castle. The very end back here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you'd get a really epic view of the castle the whole time. This is a cool little section here. I'm hyped. Super hyped. Hope you are too. So let's build this other path real quick. I say real quick. I don't know. Power of editing. But yeah, you come in to here, and then we'll have like a dock. So let's get rid of some of these trees, and we'll put some trees in later once we're done. Or if I need the fuel of some trees, we'll put some trees in when we need to. Oh yeah, so what if we, this section here, what if we melted this down to about sea level? The level of the river. That way we can have a more gradual, more easygoing slope up with the path. And we'll have some more room down here too. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Alright, I'll do this, go to melt. And we'll do a bigger radius this time. Let's just start melting this. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Okay. Just a little smaller. Let's go back to cylinder. gonna bring... I want to bring that back, actually. So, just some of it. Cylinder, yep. I'm gonna raise this up. This is where the path will go, right up this. I'll just touch this up and make it look part of the mountain here. Or the cliff here. Alright, and let's fill this in so we can connect this path. Alright. Okay, let's try to fill this in a little bit. Nice. We smooth it. Okay, this was a little extreme, so let's fix this up. Okay. Now let's do our road. That was on the noise texture. Oh, where is it? Noise painter, there it is. Okay. There we go. Cool. Check that out. Now we've got one long road. We might have to do some sort of more terraforming, like under here, make a overhang. Because I don't think for a village of this size, it probably needs a little bit of a bigger dock or some sort of boat storage. So I'm gonna just do like a little pier here, a little dock on this. But that's not enough, is it? Ah, we'll tackle that later. Did we do some sort of dock here? Should we start on this? Why not? So like I said, down here is going to be lighter colors, lighter tones. And then up in the spruce, the taiga up here is going to be a little darker. So, yeah. But being a dock, waterlogged, soaked, wet all the time, it can't be too light. Otherwise that won't look right. I'm thinking like something maybe to here. We'll see. Should raise all that up one, huh? Can I do that with this? Freehand. Let's go cube, or no. Let's go cylinder. Let's do 1. Let's go like this. Just copy that exactly pretty much. Try not to go over. Nice. And then we go to the painter, the noise painter. Nice, that wasn't too complicated. Cool. Okay. Out of that. Hmm. That works, I suppose. That was in the wrong spot. And you all were like, that's in the wrong spot. And I didn't listen. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like a floating barrel? What about actual barrel? How dark is a barrel? Oh, that's pretty dark. We'll do that. There we go. That looks better. Do a couple more of these. Maybe this one shorter. Something like that. Also, I wanted to kind of get it off of the actual cliff here. It's just, it's a nice little dock. I like it. Pretty sure... Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's nifty. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that I have... Yeah, there we go, look at that. So we can have... Like, it's wet on the bottom. Ooh. Oh, you can place these... Oh, you can place them as vertical slabs, too. Interesting, okay. So I don't have to cycle through every time to get a vertical slab. Nice. Check that out. Oh, also I got a cool mod. Like I said, lighter colors down here, but check this out. That's pretty cool. Look at that. You don't have to use chickens and rabbits anymore. And it acts like as a block, so you can actually like walk up it. Check that out. Walking the tightrope. I mean, to me, even just that adds so much to this. What would this look like? And yeah, it goes through blocks. That's actually kind of cool. Breaking it's a little difficult. You have to break that and then wait for it to pop off, I think. Yeah. But what if we did like that? And it's like helping hold it up. It's kind of far out though, or too far in. Okay, we'll leave that for now. I wasn't gonna do it, everyone, but I kind of want to now. Maybe not this side, or just just more boats can dock on the side of this. Did something like that. What about like that? That looks a little better. Also, I should change that out for spruce, because it's in the water, so it needs to be darker. That stays there. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Could also throw some barrels in there. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that dock very much. Yeah, you can't get through that. You can get through there. Nice. We're gonna have to build some boats here. I might extend the dock over here at some point. I kind of thought this could kind of be like a little market. Little indeed. Oh, but you know what'd be cool? If we hollowed this out a little bit more, we can have like a stone column or something holding this up a little bit. The overhang, and we can have markets like in this little cave here. That'd be neat. Should we just do that? I think we should just do that. Let's just do that. Okay. Let's... Okay. Here we go. We're gonna sculpt this out a little more. Yeah. And we can mess with that later. Check that out. That's cool. Okay. And then we can melt in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See what I'm saying now? Check that out. That's cool. You come in, dock your boat. Little market in here. Ooh, it's a little dark, but this could be cool. This could be cool. Let's do this a little more right here. Okay, yeah, we need to fix it up too. Okay. What if we smooth? Should I throw in some light for you guys? Let me do that first. What's the strongest light in the game? Because I'm not sure. Let's just use a good old glowstone. We'll do the walls and the floor first. So we'll throw this up in here a little bit. That helps. Hopefully you guys can see this, so. Because that's what matters, right? There we go. Surely you guys can see this. Okay. Let's smooth this. And that's, yeah, okay. We want to get rid of this. Actually, I could just do that by hand. Okay. Let's add some smoothing in here. Oh, actually, no, we need, what do we do? Should we do sculpt? No. Free draw. Cylinder. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Let's melt this a little bit more. Oh. Just right here. Make it a little bit smaller. Already got kind of a column here. That kind of works out. Let's put one right here. Can have another one right there. Couple columns in here. Should be a column right here though. Let's do sculpt a little bit smaller. That's something to work with. Okay. I'm just gonna shape this up a little bit more. fill this in just a little bit. There we go. Can we smoothen that? If we were on... So what are these other options? Okay. Let's do sphere. Oh, too much. That looks good. Okay. Whoops. Oops. Ah, I keep messing up. I keep doing a Control-Shift-Z to try to undo when I undo too far. Or, sorry, I do Control-Shift-Z to redo, but it doesn't work, so... Keep that in mind. If you make a mistake, you do Control-Z, you're not going to get it back. Unless there's a keybind that I don't know about. That's different than Control-Shift-Z. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm liking this. So I'm thinking we could have some sort of like market here, some stalls, maybe 2 stalls in here, 2 stalls in here, 2 stalls in here, 2 over here, 2 or 1 depending on how big they are. I'm not thinking too big for like one individual, so maybe there can be 2 in each of these cubbies here. Maybe there could be 1 or 2 out here, maybe 3. Oh, we might do a little dock here too, just like right here. In fact, let's do that real quick. You know what? We could have it connect actually. I wish you could hit those away. Really should start off of what's already existing here. If you guys are noticing this, when I look at my item and the screen goes blurry all around, let me know if that's too distracting or if you guys don't like that, because I can turn it off, but I kind of like the depth of field when I'm playing. It's more immersive to me. I like to play with it like this too sometimes. Just look at this and then it's blurry and then look out. I think that's really cool. It's on pretty subtle. I can make it more subtle. I can turn it off. Just let me know. That's close enough, right? Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that. Could do something with banners too. Nice. I really like this dock. I haven't built many docks in my Minecraft life, but it's got to be the best one. Which is not saying too much, I don't think. I've seen some awesome docks. Yeah, let's leave. I was gonna... You know what we could do with this instead? Do this. Or should we do... Whoops. Or should we do, like... This might be better. Yeah, I like that more. Over here. I would put one here too, but, oh, we could do the other thing. Or should we not? We would have to widen this, huh? Just kind of what we did right there. Right here. Or should this be the bald spot and nothing be there? Let's keep that bald right now. Alright, we need to... They pop out. Is that my simulation distance? It must be. I'm gonna have to turn that up. No, that is not simulation distance. What is that? Bummer. Oh man, the ropes are popping out of view. And we could kind of do right here. So instead... Can have a little storage area. Keep that out. We need some storage. some stuff. There's some stuff around here. Just a bit of everything. Hmm. I don't really just want to like throw a bunch of random stuff down, but I don't know what else to do. That's fine. Okay. Throw some light in here. How's that? Okay, let's get back to... Man, I'm really liking this dock. I keep saying that. I really like this dock. Okay, back to here for now. Let's... Okay, so we've got these little cubbies. Let's finish smoothing these out. Okay, the floor's pretty well smooth. The ceiling and the walls. I think we could do the walls by hand. Alright, that's pretty good. Not the best. Alright, that's fine. And the ceiling. What if we make it... Should we make it smooth or should we make it, like, jagged? Like there's some stalactites up there. Can you do that with Axiom? Ooh, extrude maybe? That kind of works for a hole filling, doesn't it? Hmm. Yeah, no. Could try sculpting downward. I don't know. Or could you just have it like a gradual, pretty smooth, just form like this. Looks pretty good. I mean, does it look like there should be stalactites? It kind of does, doesn't it? What does a normal stalactite look on here? Oh, but they drip. I don't know if I want them dripping. I mean, that's cool. I do like that. I'm going to put those up. The dripping, though. I don't know. The sound's going to be pretty cool, though. So, there's another plus. Yeah, there's probably a way to paint these on with Axiom, but I have no clue. I don't know why I'm craning my head so... My neck... Oh, man. It's like... I look up at the ceiling. I'm so stupid. That's not gonna help. What's that looking like? I'm liking that. I am liking that. Yeah. Might be a little much. I'm liking this. Yeah, there's a couple big ones here and there. Maybe it makes the people here a little skeptical to go in the market. Like these could fall on them at any time. Having them up here is going to help break up just the sudden mess of stalactites, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe make these longer. I feel like having some of them come all the way down to the ground. I think that's really cool. What? What? Oh, you know what I should have done? No. I should have put dripstone blocks under them first. No. Oh, man. Wait. I can paint. I can paint, right? Let me see. Go to paint. Please. No. There's a way to do... Right, there's a way to choose what block. Oh, man. Mask surface? No? Oh, maybe put it on a cylinder. No. I don't want to go and replace each individual block. But I will if I have to. There's another way, I think. What if you did replace block with dripstone? There we go. Okay. If I did it... Yeah, that's not what I want to do. I wish I could... Let me try one more time. Do paint. Aha! There we go. That works. Let's do smaller so it's not... Oh, you know what? No. Noise painter. That's right. Do noise painter. Can you do a preset? Are there presets? The drip. Or that's what this one is. Can I rename this? Delete drip. Create new preset. Path. Save. Okay. How do I make a new preset though? Default. You can't make a new preset? Why? Okay, we'll do this again. And then we'll do cylinder and we'll make it small. Whoa, whoa. Oh no, what happened? No! Oh, I went back too far. Oh, I just undid so much of my work. Oh, how do you, I need to look this up. Give me a second. How to redo a mistake in Axiom Minecraft. Okay. Okay. Control Y. Control Y. No! What? It's not coming back? You're kidding me. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Are you kidding? What? That's a joke. My other stuff's coming back, but not... Oof, 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 oof. Let me first, like, do this. Try to replace some of this, and then I'll paint or do noise texture on the rest of it before we do any more dripstone. Do this small. Big cylinder. Look up. And boom. You know what? That's okay if it's it gets blocky like that, actually. What if we went like this? Yeah. Yeah, let's just do like all of it in here. Like the entire to all kind of be like this, huh? What if we threw in some like oak planks? Actually, let's redo that. Let's make it more, a little more. And we're gonna do, how's that look? That's too much. Still a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do like a floor plane, okay? How about we do like a, come in here. That's not what I want to happen. Why are you doing this? Okay, let's do a paint. We're gonna paint it on. Something like this. Kind of like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play some more dripstone. Looking really cool. Do a little bit more here. Very different from like a normal one you'd find. A lush cave. It's not really lush here, but for the dripstone, I mean, it's quite different. I think this is like, I want to say this is more realistic. I mean, I've seen pictures of like caves that look like this, kind of versus the Minecraft one, but I think this looks really cool. We're gonna have to have some like hanging lanterns or something. You know, it'd be really cool if we could have a rope hang down with a lantern on just like the rope and it can sway back and forth. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, and for in here, we could like use birch maybe. Not that you can tell it's birch with my resource pack, but compared to oak. Yeah, it's a lot brighter. Look at this. This is so awesome. Guys, I built this. Easy peasy. Yo, Axiom. Axiom. Oh, that's a good mod. Check this out. Look at this. Again, all that dripstone, that's all hand placed. But yeah, that's actually really cool. Hopefully you guys like this. This is really cool. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, Minecraft is fun. This is so cool. Maybe this can be the thumbnail. I don't know. Thumbnail? I think we need a boat. But, yeah. Okay, what? Okay, can we do something like... Oh, that'd be so cool. There's gotta be some sort of hanging light that we can do. Is there any light source you could put in a boat? You could do like can you do furnace in a boat? No? What if you did like you could do a furnace in a minecart and you can leash the minecart and then have it float? That might look dumb though. Ooh. I have an idea. I have an idea. What if we did something like this? What if we did like... Why not use this instead? Yeah, that works better. We did that and that. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, should I do it upside down? Should I do that the other way around? Put this there instead. Look at that. It's like a light bulb. Is that medieval-esque? It's not, is it? It's like a big floating lantern of some sort. How about that? I think that's cool. And then like in here we could have like a this, like a so. Have a like a so and a like a so. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. It could all be different heights too. I think that's cool. Could do a couple here in the middle. Alright, that looks pretty cool. think that gives pretty adequate light in here. Yes. That looks so good. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Well, should we finish this off with like a little boat or two? How about that? Yeah, let's build a little red boat here. Cool little canoe. Little boat. Something. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Give it a little mast. Oh, if only you could, tie this down, like, to here. That'd be so cool. How should we do this? I forgot what exactly this part of the mast is called. The cross section that the sail hangs on. I will go like this. Yeah, this will be cool. I mean, it's gonna disappear if I go too far. No? Yes, I am. Okay. I think that kind of works. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh, what'd I do? Can I undo that? Okay, cool. Um. It kind of works, but it's also a little messy. Let me try something else. I think that looks a little better. What if then you put this on? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that. Um. Yeah. The more the merrier. Right? Yeah. And then it's tied off. Boom. The boat's tied off. Cool little boat. Should we add another little boat? Maybe one over here? Obviously, let's do a different color. How about cherry? Hmm? This is a wider spot, so technically we could build a little bit of a bigger boat here. This only turned out to be... Well, that's 4 spaces too. Okay, 4 blocks. That was only 3. We build it. I'll build it here. Let's go 1 block longer. Like I said, if I said that before, we can widen the river just a little bit. Just a little bit, if at all. If we did this one a little different. Heyo. Good grief. Hmm. About this instead. Yeah, look at that. tell you what, building these little boats makes me want to go play Valheim. Alright, what color sail? Should we give this one a yellow? Yellow sail? I think we should give this one just a little bit more. That might look messy to some people, but I kind of like it. We'll see. That's what it's going to be for now. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. I hope you stick with me in this new series. I'm super excited for it. Turned out really good, better than I expected so far. Having loads of fun doing this, even though placing a dripstone by hand is quite tedious. But I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too. I'm learning how to use Axiom. Like I said again, I'm a noob. This is pretty much my first time using it. But it's pretty easy to use. The basic stuff's there. And it wasn't too hard to figure it out, so hopefully I can get better. I should probably watch a video on how to use it, learn the secrets of Axiom. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. You'll see me in the next one, and take it easy out there.